Hey there, welcome back. I'm Fanatic, and in today's episode, we are going to be talking about the March Madness miracle, Jalen Suggs. But before we get into that, please take a second to like and subscribe. We post twice a week, so it's a great place for consistent NBA content. It really does help grow the channel, and we appreciate it. Now, into the video. Jalen Suggs is a name that has been skyrocketing up draft boards ever since his incredible March Madness run, proving at the very least he can hit the big shots when it matters most. Even though most people only know Jalen Suggs for his tournament run and clutch shot making, there's plenty of other things to like about him. He's a natural point guard with good size, great vision, and excellent quickness. From his averages of 14.5 points, 5 rebounds, 4.5 assists on 50% from the field, you can clearly see his versatility as both a scorer and a playmaker. And in today's modern era, based completely on combo guards and versatility on offense, it's extremely invaluable for a guy like Jalen Suggs to have these skills. And if we're being quite honest, there are quite a few teams that could be picking in the top 5 that will definitely be taking a look at him considering the need for good guards in the NBA right now. Even though his offensive game is impressive, that's not the reason why I would draft him top 5. It doesn't make him the guy I want because I'd be concerned he'd end up like a Kobe White or Darius Garland. No, the reason why I want to draft him top 5 is because he also averages 2 steals a game, making him incredibly consistent on the defensive end. And in a league with a whole lot of guards that can score but not really play defense, I'd be heavily inclined to grab him, especially if I need someone to lock up a main ball handler like, I don't know, Steph Curry or Luka. I'm not saying that he would do it and stop them from scoring because those guys are unstoppable, but he would at least be able to hold them a little bit, which in this modern era, that little bit can be the difference between a blowout and OT win. Now, as good of a prospect as Jalen Suggs is, and I still believe him to be a top 5 talent, there are a couple of holes in his game that definitely concern me. For example, his free throws. He only shot 76% on the season. That is incredibly low, especially considering that he is a point guard. I don't care if he's a point guard or shooting guard, he could be a center even. I expect him to shoot better than that from the line. Now, I love the fluidity and mechanics of Jalen Suggs' jump shot, and I do believe that he could become a good 3-point shooter someday, but that day is not today. If we look at his stats, he only shot 33% on the season. That is pretty average. Pretty average. I mean, it's not really a hole in his game, but for a top 5 talent, especially in today's heavy 3-point era, I'd expect you to be at least a bit above average. Now, while his shooting is a little bit of a question mark, I don't think it should affect his draft stock considering that he's still young, he has plenty of time to develop, and if we're being honest, he could just end up being a Luka Doncic type where he will shoot pretty average from all the fields during regular game time, but if come clutch time, he'll be able to make everything for you, which is invaluable, regardless what day or era you're playing basketball in. Now, Jalen Suggs' ceiling is anyone's best guess due to countless factors, including his age and development curve. But if there's one thing I know about him, based on everything that he's shown us in this past year and slightly before it, I would feel very comfortable taking him around the 3rd pick. I'm not sure how comfortable I'd be taking him above that. If I could get him lower, I would love to call it a steal of the draft. Anyway, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.